What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the BenchWire podcast, episode 20. We made it.
We're getting old.
What do you mean we're getting old?
That's 20 episodes people have to listen to. 20 episodes. That's more than 2 hands. It's 4. It's 4 hands.
It is.
So
But today,
what do we talk about today?
we got a good episode today.
We do?
Yeah.
How good?
We're just talking about the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl preview.
Super Bowl preview. We'll touch on the awards a little bit.
Oh, awards.
In case we
the
had
NFL honors, baby. Talk about my guy. We'll talk about that later, you know?
And then I guess we could just kind of, yeah.
Talk about them dirty birds, right? Them dirty birds.
We are officially. This is being recorded on Friday, so we are 2 days away from the Super Bowl now. Well, 3 days, but it's 9 o'clock, so it's practically 2.
It's gonna be a great game.
This is going to be uploaded on Saturday, so you guys will see it. It's going to be one day before the Super Bowl.
Yes. Got a party.
Not really. We're excited. We're excited.
You better be excited. It's your birds in a Super Bowl. Your birds in a Super Bowl. You don't know if they're going to make the Super Bowl in the next 10 years. Like, this could be the last time.
I was talking to my mom. I was talking to my mom about this, right? And
Okay.
my biggest takeaway was if we were to lose.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be like destroyed and like devastated. You know what I mean?
I would be destroyed and devastated.
I think for me,
I would hate
the way it is. Well, I would hate it, and it would definitely
Football
ruin
is
my
life.
whole week. But
Whole month.
well, yeah, football is your life. I love the Eagles, no doubt, but like I love every sport almost equally. So I think I don't know. I feel like the Phillies losing the World Series kind of like it like broke me.
I was good after the next day, if we're being honest.
I wasn't. I'm still not good.
Yeah, but it hurt.
It felt like that 2017 Eagles run. It just felt magical. It was like, oh my God, we're watching something that's about to be talked about for years.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is like, listen, I feel like we can be upset as Eagles fans, but for me, a guy who watches like every Philly sport that there is, we've been spoiled this year. Phillies World Series, super. Eagles going to the Super Bowl, Union to the MLS Cup.
No one cares about
now,
that.
we haven't won anything yet, so I would love to like walk away with one of these W's.
Bring some hardware home.
Bring something home for this, but I'm not gonna act like this hasn't been a good year to watch our sports. We've found a lot of success.
Yes.
I'm just, again, excited for the Super Bowl, but not going to be destroyed if we were to lose.
I'd be destroyed.
I know you would.
Destroyed. That's my favorite team.
I think it's also just because we won in 2017. So
I don't care.
I know
you want to win them all. That was 5 years ago. That was half a decade ago, okay? That's like the past. You want to win now.
I do want to win now, but I'm saying in general.
If you lose this game, you will not be devastated. This will not crush you emotionally.
Right now, I would say I wouldn't be, but obviously I can't predict if I would.
What if it's a heartbreaker? What if it's like a Harrison Butker?
If it was like a Kawhi Leonard shot,
yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that Kawhi Leonard shot still haunts me to this day.
I would be pissed off.
I'm not even gonna lie. When Kawhi hit that shot, no lie, at least one tear went down my eye.
Yeah,
I was destroyed.
I was pissed.
I just remember putting my head into putting my head into my hands, and like, bro.
Yeah.
I know. So like when I get what's the word?
Upset.
Not upset. Anxious. When depressed. I get really anxious and depressed, my nose bleeds. So like I know. So like I remember when he hit that shot, I put my hand.
So I gotta get you some tissues this weekend.
Yeah, no.
I'm not good.
I won't be bleeding red this weekend.
Oh, you bleeding green?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm bleeding red this weekend.
Okay. But going back to the shot, I remember putting my head into my hands, right? And I'm like, okay, that's a tear for sure. And I'm like, wait, this doesn't feel like tears. I pull my head out of my hands, it's all blood. I'm like, oh my God. But thankfully, I didn't get anything on the carpet, so we're good.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're vibing.
Yeah, that's my little story there, but...
So, let's go more in depth about this game. So,
I will say right now, because obviously in this podcast we're going to kind of include our predictions.
Yes.
I do think the Eagles are going to win. Mm-hmm. Reason being, I just think that we have the better roster.
Yep.
And I think everyone on this team, with what the Niners have been doing, I think they just keep adding on to that chip on our shoulder of you guys haven't played anyone yet.
But you haven't.
See, you're one of those people. You're the issue.
You haven't.
You're helping us.
You have not been challenged all year.
Keep saying this.
You have not.
Keep saying this. Go to Twitter. Say it. Let Brandon Graham see it. Let Fletcher Cox see it.
I don't need to go on Twitter. I got this platform right here. You have not been challenged.
I'm going to send this to Jalen's email. I'm going to send it to his agent. Say, send this to him.
What team has challenged you so far this year that has been good? Enlighten me.
You know what's funny?
Enlighten me.
You know what's funny?
I'm ready.
Of the good teams that we have played, none of them have truly challenged us, and that shows how good we are.
No.
Yeah,
you caught Kirk Cousins in primetime.
Oh, here we go.
You caught Brock Purdy-less Niners.
Their fault for that injury.
It's their fault.
Yes,
it's not their.
Don't put a tight end on one of the best edge rushers.
That's not their fault.
See, I put this on my story. The Niners, dude. Okay. They talked all this shit coming up to the game, right? Mm-hmm. You got punched punched in the mouth. No, but you talk all this shit, right?
Well,
no. Let me finish.
You're like Skip right now.
No, let me finish, right? Because I didn't get to my main point.
Okay.
They talk all this shit.
Yeah.
And
you're supposed to.
Okay, but you can't come into the game and still disrespect us. Like, you didn't treat us like any other opponent. You treated us like we were not even close to where you guys were. And you got punched in the fucking mouth, and you deserved it.
They didn't deserve it.
They did deserve it.
Why did they deserve it?
Bunch of crybaby bitches on that team.
Crybaby. Yeah. Imagine if Jalen goes down, say in the Super Bowl, and he loses because of that. That's the same thing what happened with the Niners.
I promise you I won't cry.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
On everything.
If it's a devastating
I would not cry. No. You know why? Because injuries in football happen.
Okay. What do you want? You want the laptop?
I was about to. No, we're good.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, dude.
You haven't been challenged.
Injuries are part of football.
You still haven't been challenged yet.
No, I will. The only thing that I think is a good takeaway from that game is that in the playoffs you should be able to activate 3 quarterbacks. I think that's fair.
But they weren't going to activate Jimmy, and they didn't have no one else on the roster.
That's their fault. Sign somebody or bring in one from the practice squad.
No one thought Brock Purdy would go down and Josh Johnson.
I'm saying that. Well, okay, first off, this is a hypothetical. So, like, when you're saying, well, they only have, Brock Purdy, I'm saying in a hypothetical where they had an extra spot. If Jimmy couldn't go, you're still going to go and sign somebody. If it's a free spot for an extra quarterback, not just you can throw anybody there. It's for a quarterback. Mm-hmm. So go out, bring somebody else in. I think that should be a rule now.
Who are they going to bring in, though? Who is really
anybody? I really don't think
whoever they bring in is not going to beat that Eagles team. I'm sorry.
Okay, but they would have a quarterback, and they can stop complaining.
No.
The whole complaint was we didn't have a quarterback for, like, the entire second half.
A quarterback is the most valuable player on every team, okay? When Brock Purdy went down, the game was over. You know that, and I know that. Jason Kelce.
It wasn't. No,
he said on his podcast.
Not with that number 1 defense.
Yes, it was.
With Josh Johnson, they still could have made it somewhat competitive.
Touchdown, and that was it.
They could have made it somewhat competitive.
They didn't, though. They went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
All I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna talk all that shit, you better back it the fuck up.
Me?
Them.
Them. They can't when they don't have a quarterback.
Whose fault is that?
Oh my God!
Keep your quarterback protected. Your offensive line should have played better. Don't allow the pressure.
I'm saying. That's why they lost
the game. We got some dogs on that D-line.
That's why they lost.
Heard all the freaking noise.
That's why they lost the game.
They heard all the noise, and they said, fuck your offensive line, and destroyed both quarterbacks.
You haven't been challenged yet.
Every single year, the Niners and their fans, they talk so much crap, and they always get punched in the mouth, and they won't learn from it. I swear to God, every single player on that team has complained, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Because they have the right to complain.
Grow the fuck up and move on to next season.
They have the right to complain.
Grow the fuck up. You guys are paid millions of dollars. Stop crying. Your life is fine. You're going to be able to go on and live the rest of your life. I know it's a whole competitive thing, but move the fuck on.
The Niners aren't the only team that
It's been this. 2 weeks, and they're still complaining.
Well, yeah, because there hasn't been a Super Bowl yet for another game to be talking about.
They need to stop.
All right. Let's talk about the Eagles' path to the Super Bowl, though. Like I was saying.
I want to talk about the Super Bowl.
No. We gotta talk about how they got there.
I want to talk about the Super Bowl, right? Because if we beat the Chiefs, everyone needs to shut the hell up. We haven't beat anybody. We just beat the team that came out the AFC.
We got some time to talk about. Now. We have plenty of time. It's only 10 minutes in. All right. So, the Eagles. Enlighten me on what teams they have beaten this year.
Okay, so first and foremost,
that have been really good.
First and foremost.
All right, I'm ready.
A. Is it our fault about do we schedule the games? Of course not.
No. It's
right.
Not your fault.
So when we haven't played anybody in the regular season,
I'm not saying it's your fault. You're saying
that we haven't. Our team doesn't deserve this kind of stuff because we haven't played anybody. Our team doesn't make the schedule.
I'm
sure if you ask most of our players, they would love to play these good teams to get an idea about where they are.
All right, that's point A.
We're about to find it. We're about to find out where we are in those teams.
Okay.
And then next year, let's talk about next year, right?
What about next year?
Next year, our schedule, one of the hardest in the league.
Okay.
We're going to see what we're made of.
How hard is it?
Hopefully, it's going to be coming off of the
hard?
It came out.
What's it looking like?
We have the Bills, the entire
Bills
AFC
are
East, I'm pretty sure.
They're
we have the Chiefs. We have that division.
Chiefs are pretty good.
Or not that division. I forget what we have. I remember seeing that it was some of those top teams.
Okay.
So, also, we play the top teams as the number 1 seed. We're going to play the top teams from each division, so.
Okay. But this year.
I rest my case.
This year, though. Mm-hmm. What teams really scared you on your schedule?
When we came up against the Packers, they did play us well.
Yeah, but the Packers, they had a down year.
Okay.
They're not that good.
Every single time that I try to give a team, you're just going to give an excuse. So is this even worth talking about?
Well, this is what they want. This is the content they want.
It's just not worth talking about. If every single team I'm going to try to make an argument against, you're just going to counter-argue it.
That's what I do.
I know, but it's then why am I arguing it? If you're not going to change your mind about it.
Well, keep talking. So right. Packers.
Going into the Packers game.
Did they make the playoffs?
They played us really well. They were 1 win out of it. Mm-hmm. They folded at Lambeau against the Lions. Mm-hmm. Credit to the Lions, though. Kirby Joseph said, if we ain't going, you ain't going.
Lions are a better team than the Packers. I agree with that.
So,
I would say the Lions was actually a better opponent than the Packers.
Well, we played the Lions. We beat them. Mm-hmm. We played that offense. They're more known for the offense. The defense was awful.
Yeah, god awful.
Packers, like I said, they played us well. It was one of the few games where Aaron Rodgers looked like Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's just the kind of Sunday Night Light type thing.
Jordan Love looked like Jordan
He played
Love.
good too.
Yeah.
So those two teams, I was scared of Tennessee going into that game. I thought that they could keep us in it, but A.J. Brown had other plans. He actually ran over Christian Fulton.
No, the Titans a good team.
They ended up not being, but I'm saying going into that game, I wasn't so sure. And I don't think that really, at that point in the season, we didn't really know what they were. They had a good record.
Yeah.
But it was one of those where it's just you could tell, this is a team that's missing A.J. Brown. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to give us credit. Derrick Henry, he was having a good last few weeks. He started off slow, and then he started pulling it together. And that's why going into that game, I was like, oh, God, here we go. Mm-hmm. And we held him to, nothing. So I was really happy with that performance, right?
Okay.
I think our entire division, they play competitive every single year.
The Giants weren't so competitive.
They weren't so competitive. Yeah, 3-0 against the Coach of the Year. We'll get to that.
Yes, Coach of the Year.
Commanders' defense, you got to give them credit. They played well the game in Philly.
Ron Rivera.
I felt like we shot ourselves in the foot, though. We shot ourselves in the foot that game. Mm-hmm. Multiple fumbles, a face mask that led to an injury that really hurt us with Dallas being out for the last few weeks.
It didn't really hurt you.
But
you're still in the Super Bowl.
The Dallas game, the one with Cooper Rush, I expected that to be a good game. It was close, but we did pull away. And I know people are going to say, well, that's not really a true test. All I heard going up to that game was that Cooper Rush was the reincarnation of Jesus Christ himself. So, I'm gonna say that was a good win. I'm gonna say it was a good win.
It was an okay win.
Brock Purdy's a backup quarterback. Cooper Rush is a backup quarterback.
Yeah. Brock Purdy didn't play the whole game.
The Dallas game, was it Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
That was a good game. Didn't get to watch much of it. But
Gardner still looked good. 400
Gardner
yards.
looked fine. He looked fine. They did have 4
turnovers. You can't win a game like that.
Yeah. Some of the balls could have been better placed. Other ones were just bounced off the receiver's hands. Mm-hmm. So partially they weren't his fault. But yeah, he played for a backup. He played lights out, and it should have been a win. Our team played really good, and I know that it was a loss, but I personally, in my heart, count it as a win because I feel like if Hurts played, we got robbed not having Hurts play that game. I'm gonna be honest. Like that was a game I was looking forward to, but
the Niners got robbed.
Shut up.
The Niners got robbed against the Eagles. Brock Purdy didn't play.
I'm saying we got robbed of a good game.
Well, yeah, we got robbed of a good game with the Niners and Eagles.
But I'm saying like divisional. Like this is like everyone knows Cowboys Eagles is always so intense, and like I think on a Christmas Eve game we got robbed out.
You got robbed. It happens, right? It happens.
Who else did we play this year? I'm just not saying that like, oh, we haven't played anybody, but like I genuinely don't remember the schedule because it feels like it's been so long.
You haven't played anybody good.
We caught the Saints when they were on their hot streak. They were making that push for the playoffs. They were making a push for the playoffs.
Hot streak for a losing team?
A hot streak as in they were winning games and making a comeback.
Who'd they beat?
They were beating good teams.
Who?
Maybe not good teams.
They were beating crappy teams.
I'm going to say that their defense, they played good. Marshawn Lattimore played good.
Those are players.
Cam Jordan played good. I don't know if I already said that. Marcus Davenport, I don't know if he even played. Like, the fact is,
you didn't name any good team.
I did name a few good teams. There's not...
You didn't name any great teams.
That's fair. But to say I haven't named good teams is absolute bullshit. I've named multiple good teams. I haven't named the Bills
put them
the
all
Chiefs
together for me on a list. What are the good teams?
Oh, we played the Jags.
The Jags, they're okay.
They're
okay.
They were actually... I think that's when they were starting to not put things together.
That's when the Jags were down.
You
didn't beat them at their peak.
That was when they couldn't finish games, but they were still competitive throughout the games. And the fact is that we didn't keep them competitive.
That's when Doug Peterson wasn't a Coach of the Year candidate.
I will say, they looked really bad in a rain game. And for people that are in Florida, they better get used to that real soon.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you haven't beat any great teams.
See, but that's not what you were saying. You were saying that we haven't played any good teams. We've played
good, great handful. Good, great teams.
2 handfuls of good teams. We haven't played...
2 handfuls? They are not handfuls. All right, who? The Cowboys? That's one.
No, wait. Hold on.
We got to put them out there. No. They want to hear it. The good teams you beat.
That was a metaphor, man.
Metaphors?
Okay, but listen.
This isn't college.
I'm saying... Bro, I'm using big words. Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even a big word.
That's the biggest word I've heard on this podcast.
But fact is, right? We played good teams. We didn't play the great teams. But that wasn't our fault. I'm saying that if we were to play great teams, there's no doubt in my mind that with the roster we had, we wouldn't have won those games. I feel like you can kind of put that in there. The Eagles are a great team.
I gotta see it.
The people that don't want to put us in that conversation of great teams because we haven't played a great team, you're lying to yourselves. You just don't like the Eagles. And I understand it. The whole nation does not like the Eagles.
Yeah.
No one likes us.
Yeah.
We don't care.
You don't care. So
we don't care.
It's okay.
So I don't get why they always push it on us. Like, you're trying to get a reaction from us. We don't care. The only reaction you're getting from are the little kids on Twitter.
I love the little kids. On Twitter. But what I have to say...
No, let there be silence there.
is the Eagles have not played good teams.
Great.
Good.
Great.
And great teams.
We played good teams. We haven't played great.
Yeah, you haven't played good teams or great teams.
No, we haven't played great teams. We've played good teams, not great teams.
Good, great.
Good, great. We haven't played that upper echelon of the Bills, the Chiefs, the Bengals. It's not our fault. If they were on our schedule, guess what? We would have played them.
The Niners doesn't count as a great team because they were...
We played their defense and whooped them in the mouth. Now, wait. Hold on. I know you want to explode. Let me continue my point.
When a defense is
can I continue? I was going to get to that. If you could just shut the fuck up.
We are clapping. Keep going.
We played a really good San Francisco team in the beginning of the game because their defense was still at 100%. I will give you the second of the half. The second half where, yes, their defense was on the field for a long time because they didn't have a quarterback that could throw. Okay? I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But also, you have to look at it, is their defense, at one point, they did like get off the field because they were running the ball, and that takes time off the clock, and that just it kind of drags the game, right? So they did get rest. The point was though is that they got frustrated because they knew that the quarterbacks wasn't. Man, they got so much depth on that team too. Not in the corner position, but the D-line, like they have some great young guys, and I want to give them credit. But I just think in total, they got frustrated in the second half and gave up and started acting like they were divas. That's the thing. I think that you need to pull it together there and be a team. Go into next year understanding that, listen, we've had a lot of bad luck. At one point, this is going to click. You know it is. As much as I hate the Niners like to death right now with everything that they've done to us, I know that they're going to be in a Super Bowl within the next few years because they're that good of a team.
They're all right.
They're that good of a team.
They're not a great team, though.
What are they missing?
They were missing a healthy Brock Purdy.
I'm saying what in the future.
No. I'll talk about this game.
I'm talking about the future for them.
I'm not talking about the future. We're talking about who the Eagles have played.
All right, on to the Super Bowl because we just haven't talked about the Super Bowl.
We got still like 20 minutes to talk about.
We're talking about the Super Bowl.
No. All right.
Guys, he really does. Listen, I just want to say this. Ready?
Listen to me.
The entire time, just understand that Steve absolutely hates the Eagles.
With a burning passion.
When the Eagles went to the NFC Championship after being the Niners, right? My day was good. I moved on. We watched the Chiefs game. At the end, I left. He Snapchatted me. How about those Chiefs? He's been bugging me with this shit for the last 2 weeks, all right?
Y'all better win. That's all I'm saying.
So, with Steve, if you're an Eagles fan, you're listening to this. With Steve, if we win, he's going to find an excuse. No matter what it is, there will be an excuse.
I already have the excuse.
If we lose, he's going to say Mahomes didn't have Tyreek or a number one receiver, or he wasn't fully healthy, or his offensive line didn't play good, or the defense didn't play good.
I have excuses already.
If the Eagles win, right, there's going to be more excuses.
All right, back here. Okay, so.
Or sorry, if the Chiefs win, because I think I said the Eagles in the beginning. If the Chiefs win, it's going to be, oh my God, the Eagles are not a good team. Jalen Hurts doesn't deserve money. Everything. You'll hear it all from Steve.
He does not deserve $50 million plus. I'm sorry.
No one said he does.
Yes, you did. I don't want to.
I said I don't think that he deserves it, but I think that if he got it, I wouldn't be pressed about it. He's our franchise quarterback for the next decade.
No, you said he deserved it. But
if he wins the Super Bowl, he damned well deserves it.
All right, let's count out the teams Eagles have played that are good and great.
Oh my God. We just keep. No. We are in the Super Bowl right. We are in the Super Bowl right now, and all this dude can keep doing is just keep backtracking. He doesn't want to look at the present. He wants to look at the past. No. He can't hang on. So that being said, go Birds. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
No. All right. So. The Cowboys, the Packers, the down bad Packers. He's walking out. Are you walking out? Oh, he's on his bed. Okay. Wow. This is a great podcast. All right, so you beat the Cowboys, the Packers, the Vikings in prime time. Prime time, damn it. Who else? Enlighten me. Oh, the Titans, they didn't make the playoffs. The Jags, they're rebuilding. I don't know. They're okay. They're not great. What I'm saying is the Eagles haven't played that great team yet, and they're going to be presented that opportunity this Sunday. Beat the Chiefs, and then we'll talk a little bit. We'll see how I feel after that game. But he's right now under his blanket, just contemplating life. Under my blanket. Yes, you are. You're not under your blanket? You're under your blanket. He is contemplating life. He's like, if the Eagles lose this game, they really haven't played any good teams. And Steven was right this whole time.
I'm waiting for you to move on.
And Steven was right this whole time.
Steven was never right. He's never been
Steven
right.
has always
Everything
right.
he said has always been wrong.
All right. Wrong. And then you beat the rebuilding Giants in the wild card round.
Here we go.
And then you beat the Brock Purdy-less Niners. That's all I got to say. Now, let's move on to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I already said I think the Eagles are going to win. I think that they are the better team. I think that the only position that I would truly, give the Chiefs the edge, well, positions, plural, quarterback,
tight end.
I think
those are pretty good
I think
positions to have.
I would be willing to give you, although I think we have the better total.
That's another thing I have to say, but keep going.
What?
Just keep going.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, in total, I think I'm trying to think. Like, in total, I think we have better depth at, like, defensive tackle, but, like, Chris Jones is Chris Jones. So, like, I'll give them that. Like, I'm not going to be...
Chris Jones
he's
is...
an 86.
Ooh.
But,
yeah, Chris Jones. All right, so, yeah, if you had to say what players the Chiefs have better than Eagles right now, it'd be Mahomes, it'd be Kelsey. Chris Jones at the star defensive tackle spot.
at the starting, yeah.
Starting defensive tackle spot.
Depth-wise, not close.
And then, what else do they have? They have a better head coach.
They have a better punter.
Punter. Yeah.
That does matter.
That does
Special teams
matter. You got to pin him back there. Get a safety, Chris Jones. You get Jalen Hurts. Get him rattled early. See what he could do. But what I wanted to say was Patrick Mahomes. He's really, really good.
Yeah.
Right?
But I think if you can take away his weapons, he won't have a choice to put the ball anywhere.
What I want to say was, what good quarterbacks did the Eagles beat this year?
Well, no, we talked about this. I said that we haven't truly faced, in my opinion...
You haven't faced a top 5 quarterback or a top 10 all year.
I will say, we did face Kyler Murray pre-COD release.
Oh my God! You should have lost that game.
Shut up.
That was the game you should have lost. They missed.
Dicker the
field
kicker
goal.
saved our season.
No, Matt Amendola missed the field goal, and you won that game.
Guess what? Missing field goals happens.
I know. Just like with the Giants in Week 1, right?
Missing field goals, it happens.
But you haven't played a guy like Patrick Mahomes, so it's gonna be a different feel. Let's see what he could do. I think it will present the Eagles defense with a challenge. They haven't played a quarterback like that all year. So I think you got to take that into consideration, and it's going to be a fun game. But, yeah, I'm saying Andy Reid, Hall of Fame coach, knows how to win some games. This is his, what is it, 3rd Super Bowl in the last 4 years? Yeah, 4 years? Yeah.
4th year.
So, you got to give Andy Reid some credit there. Now, what do we talk about? The Eagles. Do I think they're going to win this game? I do think they're going to win this game. That's my prediction. I think the Eagles are going to win
My biggest thing
the
is
Super Bowl.
Get to Mahomes. It's not so much cover his receivers.
That will happen.
Because guess what?
Do you know who the right tackle is?
Orlando Brown.
No.
He's left
Wiley.
tackle. Oh, yeah, I don't know who that
Yeah.
is.
Wiley was getting bitched.
And Orlando Brown
the
got
whole
destroyed by, what's his name?
Yeah. I think the Eagles are going to win. They have the better team. They have the better roster.
Travis Kelce in the podcast looked upset. Maybe he saw the script.
No. He saw someone put a Travis Kelce shirt on the Rocky statue.
I was an Eagles fan. Even Kelce said it.
Yeah.
He said, because it's the fact that it was specifically a Kelce shirt. Because in the thing, he said, nobody put a Chiefs thing on there, especially a Kelce shirt.
Yeah. But I think the Eagles are going to win at the end of the day. They have better players. They have the better roster. So it's the Eagles' game to lose. All they have to worry about is neutralizing Patrick Mahomes and their okay receivers with Kadarius Toney in and out of the lineup. You can't rely on that guy. And then Scantling. He's been good, but he's not elite like A.J. Brown. So
Well, my biggest thing is A.J. Brown is due. He is so due.
he's been getting locked up the last few weeks.
I wouldn't say locked up.
Well, they haven't needed him because
I was going to say, no, that's what...
the run game.
The run game has been so good, and like I've watched the 11 on 11. He's gotten open. It just happens to be too much talent on the team. You know, not everyone's gonna get the ball.
That's why I'm saying the Eagles are gonna win this game.
And then
they got too much talent.
The fact is, when you have guys like Goddard, Smitty, and you know whoever else get open, and AJ, he's getting open, but he is getting double teamed. Like you're not gonna try to force it into there if you don't have to. So,
but yeah, I feel like the Eagles still haven't faced a team that have the same type of talent as the Eagles do. That's not their fault.
I was gonna say, are you trying to say that's our fault?
No, it's not their fault. But like, that's why I think the Eagles are gonna win this game because there's not a team right now in the NFL that's constructed to beat the Eagles. But they haven't played anybody that is that good. So they're going to win the Super Bowl because of that. But they're the only team that I think when you go position by position, you have at least a Pro Bowler at every position or an All-Pro player at every position. That's why I think the Eagles are going to win. Do I want it to happen? Fuck no. Fuck no. Chiefs, you better win this game. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, damn it. What are we looking at? Donnarumma. Oh.
He had a new card.
We're looking at FIFA right now, but like, shh.
Multitasking.
Yeah. I think the Eagles win this game. I think it's a close game. I don't think they win it outright. And the reason they win this game is because they're going to generate pressure on Mahomes. That's how you win games. You got to pressure the quarterback, and Eagles have the guys to do it. They got the front seven. They're third in sacks in NFL history. That's an impressive stat.
Very impressive stat.
I don't think they're going to need Jalen Hurts to throw the ball. Because if you need Jalen Hurts to throw the ball, I don't trust that. When you can rely on the run... No.
What do you mean you don't trust him?
I don't trust him.
He's an amazing thrower.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Are you going to talk about his one throw that wasn't good?
Yeah.
That's the one you're going to call out. He still has a hurt shoulder.
He did not.
He's fine. He has 2 weeks now.
That sounds like an excuse.
He's gotten healed.
That sounds like an excuse.
You're an excuse.
A hurt shoulder. Mahomes is playing on one ankle right now.
Yeah, his arms are fine. He can still throw the ball.
But he can't plant his feet, and that matters at the quarterback spot. So, if the Chiefs make Jalen Hurts have to throw the ball, they have a chance to win this
Where's
game.
Robbie Gould? I knew it.
They have a chance to win this game. But
I want them to make Hurts throw the ball because he could do it.
I don't think he can.
You're stupid.
When
You're
there's
casual.
he hasn't been pressured all year. If they generate pressure...
don't even. Don't even.
He hasn't been pressured all year.
Yes, he has. Our O-line hasn't allowed sacks. They allow pressure at times.
No.
He has to escape the pocket. Is why he's good on the run.
All right, what teams?
Half of his great throws are from the run.
What teams were these that pressured him? That's what I want to know.
Bro, you're going to ask me to look at the history of the season? I don't remember. I remember at the time.
Because, you could pressure the quarterback and all, but there's going to be a guy wide open because the team you're playing, their corners suck. Their safeties suck. Their linebackers are trash.
Guess what?
That's why they're wide open every time.
I don't understand. I feel like half of the time your argument is that we're just too good for other teams. Please make that make sense. Enlighten me.
But that's what I'm saying.
Enlighten me on how that means that we are not a legit
open.
team. Clearly we're a legit team if we're whooping the ass of so many other teams.
If the other team can generate pressure, right? And their corners cannot cover.
It doesn't matter if they get pressure because they can get a little bit of pressure and we'll still win.
That's why Jalen Hurts can make those throws because they're wide open. Any NFL quarterback could do that.
Dude, the throws that are in a pocket from contested, those are highlights. Those are not every quarterback makes them every game. Where are you getting that from?
Jalen Hurts has not done that all year.
I don't get where you're getting that from.
Jalen Hurts has not done that all year.
What you're requesting from Hurts is to make a highlight every single play for him to be good. He doesn't need to do that.
Listen,
half of the throws in the NFL are wide the hell open.
Plus, yeah. You think he's that guy?
Do you think Mahomes makes insane throws every single time?
Yeah,
no. They're wide open. Some of the guys are wide open, and he doesn't miss them.
Why do you think he got that 10-year contract?
Because he can make those throws consistently, and that's why he's one of the best quarterbacks.
Yes.
That's why he's a step above every quarterback in the league. Is because he's so consistent at them at all times. Mm-hmm. I feel like you expect so much from Hurts, and you're being way too critical of him and not giving him enough credit.
No, because everyone thinks he's a top 3 quarterback. Then I want to see.
Because he is.
No, it's a team around him helping him. I don't want to hear
As a skill, he is doing his job. That's all you are grading him on his job, not what he is surrounded by. You don't look at quarterbacks from that.
Do you think? Listen to me. Do you think Jalen Hurts
I'm
makes
not
the
listening
Super
to this.
Bowl?
You've already asked these questions.
Do you think Jalen Hurts makes the Super Bowl if he's on the Chiefs?
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, I do.
I do not.
I do. With that coach, with Travis Kelce, and having a deep threat, having a bunch of running backs, having an O-line that can hold it up at times.
I don't
Still one of the better O-lines in the league. Let's not get that confused.
The Chiefs?
Yes.
They're okay. They're not great.
One of the best.
They're not
One of the best. Creed Humphrey, Orlando Brown.
But you know who has the
Trey
best?
Smith.
You know who's the best? Jalen Hurts.
Good. So I don't get why you penalize him for having a good team around him.
I'm saying he's not
That does not
guy.
deserve getting penalized for.
I'm saying.
I think we have a jealous Giants fan.
I'm
this
not
is his
jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm just saying it how it is.
You expect too much.
I don't
You're way
see
too critical.
Jalen Hurts making
if
the
you guys,
Super Bowl
in the
with
comments,
the Chiefs team.
please tell Steve that he is being too critical. Let him know because he
No,
doesn't want to listen to me. He doesn't think that he's being too critical.
I'm
he
not
definitely
being too
is.
critical.
He's being way too critical.
I'm just stating what I think.
Well, you're not truly thinking.
I am thinking.
You're not
I'm keeping
truly
an open
thinking.
mind. I'm listening to you. It's not like
And why aren't
what
you
you're
listening?
I'm just stating my opinion, and you're stating your opinion. So this is what I think of Jalen Hurts.
Your opinion
and they're
is
gonna
wrong.
have my opinion's
You
not
expect
wrong.
too much of him. You expect him to make a highlight every single time that he touches the ball. And it's unrealistic. You're trying to compare him to Mahomes. No one compares to Mahomes. Even guys like
other
Justin
people
Herbert
are comparing
can't
him to
even
Mahomes. They're
Who?
saying he's a top 3 quarterback, so he's
Who
in that conversation.
It goes 1, big space, number 2, number 3.
Nah, people are saying Joe Burrow's up there. He's right up there with Mahomes.
Success-wise, yes.
Success-wise, well, yeah, because
he continues to make
success-wise, yes,
2 years in a row now.
I agree with that. Yeah, success-wise.
Yes.
But people are saying he's like right up there
Okay.
from a talent perspective. I could kind of see that.
And from what I know, in terms of
Now,
guys when people try to compare, Justin Herbert and Jalen Hurts, the way I look at it is now Justin Herbert did make the playoffs this year. 2 years as a starter for Hurts. One time we got destroyed by Tampa Bay, but the next year made the Super Bowl. That's 2 years in a row to the playoffs with Hurts. He does what he needs to do. Last year, people weren't talking about how we made the playoffs last year, how we turned our season around. He was part of that. He was a big part of that.
Okay, hold up. I know he went to the playoffs last year, right? But then Howie Roseman made all these offseason moves to make the team.
Yeah, because he saw the potential. He saw Hurts.
He saw the potential. Yeah, that's why he did it.
He wanted
to make the team better.
He saw Hurts take a team to the playoffs that should not have been in the playoffs.
They should have been in the playoffs with how weak that NFC East was last year.
I'm saying in general they should not have made it.
They
Everyone wrote us off early in the season. We turned it around. It was mostly because of Hurts playing really good football.
What I'm saying is I don't see Jalen Hurts making the Super Bowl on the Chiefs roster. That's all I'm saying. Now, another thing I want to say with Jalen Hurts. I think there's a lot of QBs you can insert in the Eagles lineup that make the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
I disagree. I don't think that the amount of times that Hurts has bailed us out with his legs, with his playmaking ability,
There's a lot of
other
quarterbacks that
people
could
don't
do
have.
that.
Who?
Mahomes.
He doesn't run like Hurts.
He's
not escaping this.
Lamar.
Hurts had one of the fastest runs the entire year from any player in the NFL.
Lamar.
He's not as accurate as Hurts on the deep ball and stuff like that.
Lamar's still good.
Yeah, good. He's not going to make us go to the Super Bowl
Yes,
with
he
us
will.
because he's not going to be able to throw the ball at times.
I think he will. All right.
You think that?
Josh Allen.
You could argue that, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, he turns the ball over.
I still think Josh Allen is better than Jalen Hurts. I'm going to say that. I've seen more out of him. He's been more consistent.
I disagree. I think that partially
shown.
it has to be because I think that his offensive coordinator expects too many downfield big plays, and I think that hurts his stats. But because it hurts his stats, and that's what we apparently would like to judge off of, and not the player, I'm going to give Hurts the go for that.
I think Kirk Cousins makes the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
All right, guys, it's been a good episode. BenchWire out. Let me hit.
No, I think there are so many quarterbacks I think make the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
That's why I think you're stupid.
No. Who else we have here?
In the nicest way possible, you are brain dead.
Tom Brady makes the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Even though he hasn't been great this year.
I disagree. Yeah, because he hasn't played well.
Because the team are... All right. Their offensive line was dog shit this year, the Bucs. Dog shit. You give him the Eagles' offensive line, he has all that time in the pocket, make throws. Tom Brady is elite when he has all that
offensive
time.
lines, they give you a lot of time, but the big thing is they also give you a lot of time if you don't have good receivers because it lets them finally get open. Fact is, he had good receivers. They got open.
They weren't
He missed
healthy
the
all
throws.
year.
Sorry, football.
Football. But that's what I'm saying. The Eagles, they were healthy all year. They were healthy.
No, we were not.
Yes, you were.
No, we were not.
Oh my God, you had so many injuries. They were out for a few weeks.
Bro, at the end of the year, we fell apart.
Oh, you fell apart. But look, you're healthy now.
We probably would have gone undefeated with no injuries.
No.
Yes. Who beats us?
Who beats you guys? The same teams that beat you guys.
Washington doesn't beat us if we don't get injured. With
Who?
Dallas Goedert leaving the game, that was big. We shot ourselves in the foot.
Dallas Goedert left in the fourth quarter.
It was not the fourth quarter.
Yes, he was.
No, it was not.
It was in the fourth quarter. He fumbled it in the fourth quarter.
He did not, bro. He got his face mask pulled and he died.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But Tom Brady goes to Super Bowl with the Eagles. Okay?
Who?
Tom Brady
No.
goes to Super Bowl with the Eagles. Aaron
Disagree.
Rodgers goes to Super Bowl
Disagree.
with the Eagles.
Disagree.
Okay.
Because we've seen those quarterbacks with the talent. Packers defense has been good. He had Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is better than all of our receivers combined, as much as I love it.
You don't think Tom Brady makes the Super Bowl with the Eagles roster? Say that right now.
I don't believe that Tom Brady makes the Super Bowl with the Eagles roster.
You're an idiot. Okay.
With how he played this year, don't think he does it.
Okay. Because the team around him wasn't as good as the Eagles.
I don't think that Tom Brady makes the Super Bowl with our roster.
Okay, you're
How he played this
delusional
year.
right now.
Oh my God, I'm you? That's crazy.
You're
bro.
delusional right now.
Can we end this episode?
No. 45 minutes.
Bro, I'm missing basketball.
No one cares about basketball. You're playing FIFA right now.
Yeah, I want to play. I want to watch basketball. I'm missing my game. Hurry up. Hurry up.
All right.
We're done in like 2 minutes.
So how many quarterbacks did I just name? At least 5.
I don't know. We
There's
didn't,
at least-
we didn't even talk about the Super Bowl. Can we talk about the Super Bowl?
All right,
Stop
let's talk
worrying
about the Super Bowl.
You're just trying to continue to try to take credit away from the Eagles. Let's talk about the game that's coming up.
All
The
right.
biggest game of the year.
I'm just saying all those quarterbacks can make the Super Bowl with the Eagles. That's all I want to say. All
That's
right.
right.
Now let's talk about the Super Bowl. The Kelsey Bowl. We got the Chiefs and the Eagles. All right. I picked the Eagles to win. I think
1 minute, hurry up.
I think they're the better team. But I think the Chiefs have a chance in this game. There's a way they can
Oh my
win this
God,
game.
you're telling me a team that makes it to the Super Bowl has a chance?
There's a formula to beat the Eagles. It's out there. They just got to put it together.
There's no formula.
This Sunday.
What's the formula?
Watch what the Commanders did. Make the Eagles turn the ball over in this game. Make Jalen Hurts.
That was a fluke game.
That was a fluke game. Okay. Sure. All right.
You say sure, it was. Any Eagles fan could tell you that.
Okay, well,
Non-biased too.
the Chiefs, they have the team, they have the coach, they have the coaches to build up a scheme to take down these dirty birds. Will it happen? I don't think it happens. I think the Chiefs don't have.
Bro talks all this shit saying that they have a way to beat us. Oh, by the way, they're not going to beat you. Even with that plan, they're still not going to beat you.
I'm just saying.
Just shows how good we are.
There's a slim chance that it does happen. But if I had to make
Bro
a
can't
decision,
make up his mind.
if I had to make a decision at the end of the day, I have to pick the Eagles to win this game. They have literally a Pro Bowler at every position on their roster. You have A.J. Brown. You got 1A and 1B. You got skinny Batman. You got swole Batman.
We got sexy Batman.
And then you got sexy Batman. Yeah, you got a guy that's going to retire if you all win. So, good luck with that.
We got beef jerky. We're fine.
He's not Jason Kelsey.
Bro, he's going to be a beast.
All right.
That's my beef jerky right there.
But I have the Eagles winning. I think they get the job done. It's going to be a close game. I say the Eagles win in a 4-point game, and they hoist the Lombardi Trophy.
Just remember, guys.
I said
all
this.
the shit that he's talked, and he still has us winning. Just remember that.
Because
Just remember,
they still haven't played.
he wants to take away from it, but then say you guys are going to end up winning this game. He wants to say that we haven't beaten any good teams, and we're about to face a good team. He predicts us to beat them, but we still haven't. We're not good enough. We're still not good enough.
There's not a roster right now in the NFL that is constructed like the Eagles. That's
Did
not
I
your
win
fault.
GM of the year?
Huh?
Did they release GM of the year last night?
They don't call that NFL honors. We didn't even talk about NFL honors.
We're not going to.
That will be a separate podcast
Next week.
next week after we talk about your birds, your damn
Hopefully
dirty
winning
birds.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and that's what I'm predicting. Last week I went 0-2 in my predictions, so hopefully I go 0-1 in my predictions. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's time for you to get a rebound.
Time for me to get a rebound. And you got the Eagles.
Of course. Go
Now,
Birds. Fly, Eagles,
what's the
fly.
score? What's the score?
You're wasting my time.
What's the like? Not score. How much are they gonna win by? How much is it gonna be? A close game? Blowout? I want to know.
3 points.
3 points. Now is it gonna be a game-winning field goal?
No.
No. Okay.
It's going to be we get a stop. And we see all the Chiefs players get down on their knees and be really upset because they couldn't convert the fourth down, try to get in field goal position to tie the game up.
All right. But I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Andy Reid, Mahomes, get the job done. Make it happen.
Don't get the job done. I hope you flop.
I'm the biggest Chiefs fan. Go Spags. Bring that pressure on Jalen Hurts. Make him suck. That's all they got to do.
Fly Eagles fly, go Birds. BenchWire out. Out.
Hang up.
Yeah, hang up on them.
If you guys want to see more content,
They don't want to see more.
drop a like on this video.
No more content. I quit, guys.
Drop a like on this video. Subscribe to John.
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I'm retiring.
Check our socials.
You think I'm kidding?
It's gonna be great, and we'll see y'all later. BenchWire.
I'm retiring if we win. I'm retiring if we win.
BenchWire.
I'm still retiring.
No, you're not. BenchWire.
I'm retiring.
BenchWire.
Out.
Out.